Paige Tatters-Samak asks a great question. She asks, what studio or studios was the record recorded in, or was it recorded in just one location? Paige, it's a great question because this process was really fascinating to me as well. We were all located all over the world and we all recorded in our own individual locations, and Sam and Laz did a fantastic job of putting it all together over in Miami. I recorded my piece for the Gibb Collective in a private studio that belongs to my producer here in Sydney, Australia. So I know that everybody else did their bits all over the world, and it was really amazing to see how it all came together.
It was recorded in lots of locations. I mean, we all live very far apart from each other in different parts of the world. You know, Peter lives in Australia. Yeah, recorded separately. I did my own mixes. I recorded my stuff in my studio in Austin, and then at University of Northern Colorado. Actually, that's the studio I'm in right now. So we recorded orchestra here. You know, everybody's stuff ended up going to Laz Rodriguez, who's kind of the executive producer of compiling it. And then the stuff I did, like Please Don't Turn Out the Lights, I performed my stuff from actually my house, did my guitar solo from Austin, sent that through to Laz. So, you know, all of that was done like sort of via the internet, which is like really super cool. So yeah, recorded some parts in Texas, went down to Florida. No, it wasn't in the same place, I guess is the simple answer.
Everybody recorded their stuff in different locations because none of us really live in the same town. My song was recorded first at Meg Studios, then we moved it over to my place. We went from there and did some extra mixing at Studio 71. So 3 different studios for my one song, just probably overkill. Anyway.
This record is definitely not recorded in one location. We're based all over the world. You know, RJ's in England, Spencer's in Austin, Petta's in Australia, Sam's in Ohio, and we're in Miami, so we're all over the place. It's definitely recorded in different places. I personally recorded the music here in Sam's studio in Miami.
It was actually multiple studios. A few songs were done in my studio out in Florida. Steve's was done out in his studio, that's also in Florida. Spencer's was out in Austin. RJ was in England, and Petta's was in Australia. I mean, everything was put together at our studio at Meg Productions in Florida. Put all of the music together onto one album.
Fable Fabienne, and we're just going to apologize every single question for mispronouncing your names. Super sorry. What is my favorite song of my own? That's a really tough question. I've written a lot of songs and different genres too. 54 Seconds was very psychedelic in a lot of ways, whereas the stuff I do now is more raw and sort of an older R&B kind of flavor. I've got so many songs that I'm proud of. And when you write, you always want to write better songs than you have before. So it's just a hard question to ask, but I think if you pin me down, I would say Hey World. Not the most complex song I've ever written, but I love it lyrically. It's poignant, probably more politically relevant today than when I wrote it a few years ago. Yeah, I'm really proud of that song. So yeah, Hey World.
Makeup. I'm not wearing makeup now. It was one of the last projects all 4 of the boys worked on for me with another song called Naked Feelings. It has a lot of great memories and a lot of great times.
Probably Take a Deep Breath. I wrote with Sam and Laz. For me, it's just a really pretty song, and I have very good memories with it. So yeah, I think that's probably my favorite.
Loving the energy of Wild at Heart. I love that one, and So We Dance. They're just fun. But I think my favorite at this time in my life would be Mama Told Me. I just love lyrically where we went with it and the vibe of the song. It's not slow, it's not fast. Just makes you want to move, makes you think happy thoughts.
I tend to do mostly a lot of remixes. I don't have a lot of access to vocalists a lot of times, so I have a lot of fun remixing most of my stuff, but it's a really hard thing for me to answer. I change styles very quickly, I change tastes. It takes a lot to get through my filter for me to actually even let anybody else hear it, if I can be honest.